Hi, Roses. I'm Rosie, the psychic reader at the Psychic Ward, and roses are red. Violets are blue, but I'm actually reading the energy, not just riding waves like some people do. If that's something you can connect with, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and watch the playlist. It's called Sign of the Times. So this is a reading for Aquarius. Someone trying to attach to your sacral socks. Oh my gosh. Is a chakra, sacral, sensual. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyway, it didn't work out. They weren't able to connect, and now they're lost. Yeah, someone's trying to get tangled up in your energy. Let's see if I can say it. Sacral, sensual. No, I cannot say it. Sensual. My God. Let's move on. They couldn't connect. Yeah, like, I feel like you get what they were trying to connect to, and it didn't work out. If they would have been able to connect, they would have never left. Basically, they would have, what is it called? Like when you glue themselves, they would have glued themselves like with a hot iron to you, because that's how valuable you are to them. I feel like you guys value each other. They don't value themselves. They value you. Also, you could be a psychic or some kind. You have some supernatural abilities. This is coming up here, that this is what separated you ultimately from this energy. You've got a lot of energies trying to connect to you in subtle ways. Sensual, sacral, chakra. Okay, I think that's what it's called. That takes a lot of energy to pronounce and enunciate. Maybe someone was trying to tie themselves to your tongue or have some type of control over your speech. Someone's realizing that you don't care about their grumpiness. Is not affecting you. It would, because you're very secure. Yeah, so in the past it was like you probably could hear every little tit for tat. Lively, you're alive. So it's your life that they were trying to cling to, your life source, your soul, trying to cling to it. And it put them in a really awkward position because they were dangling from the start, but now they're falling, now they're lost. Also, I feel like they worship you and they study you. So whatever energy that they feel like they picked up from you, the next time you see this person, they're gonna feel like they know you because they're studying everything about you. So the next time you see them, it's like now they think they're better than this new personality, but you're someone else by the time they get around to studying you, if that makes sense. Because I think our sense evolving, if that makes any sense at all. They're stuck on the past. They're studying photographs. They're studying videos, things like that, things you post. Or if you saw them in person, they're studying whoever you were the last time they saw you and trying to put pieces together and somehow be better than that person. But they have no idea what kind of decisions you make and who you are by the time if they ever cross your path again. But I feel like they are anxious to cross your path again and feel like they got some new comebacks. This is the type of people who they don't really know what to say to you right away, but then they don't know what to say to you right away, but then they go home and they think of a comeback, what they would have said by the time their life is like, what are you even talking about? So let's see what's going on. Yeah, seven of feathers. I read that as 7 of fathers. Somebody's father could be very superstitious, or could be a warlock of some kind. He could be a prophet, whatever the word is. I feel like he has the ability to bless you. And I wouldn't say tap it into that energy, because if this is your father, then it already runs through your blood, through your veins, and you don't have to tap into your father's energy. But that's what I feel like is happening. Like, you can kind of just like call your dad up, or if he has passed, you can say a prayer to him and still connect to him spiritually, but he's always with you and he's always in your heart. And that's what people are also afraid of. what they tried to connect to and why they were not successful in connecting to you, you severed those ties. You cut all those cords. Yeah, so now they're lost, and I see them as falling. I saw someone falling from a helicopter, falling from an airplane, or a high up position, which is where you were, because it seemed like they were just kind of dropping out of thin air and just falling. You've been obedient. That's the reason why. If they were obedient, they wouldn't even be in your face, because I feel like you're taking their territory. As they fall away from you, you begin working on this new territory. It's like with any game, just because they attack you and you don't really respond in the way they think you're supposed to respond, fighting back or whatever, doesn't mean you haven't won anything. You gain what they lost: sense of self, their dignity. It goes on and on. Like, for example, this person is over here minding her business, sort of, but she's looking this way. I mean, she could be noticing that they're watching her, but she could be looking at something over here. What I'm getting is she's in these people as well. Like, she's focusing on herself, but these people are focused on her. So now kind of owns the whole building, if that makes sense energetically, because that's coming up a lot. So I really hope that makes sense for somebody, that by you being secure, you have this open, wider expanse of reach. I don't feel like this is making any sense. So hopefully, let me know in the comments if this is making sense. What else is going on for Aquarius? I feel like you're going to realize in time, just like David for Goliath, he might not have noticed right away exactly what this is meant for. If he didn't know that he was going to be crowned the king of Israel, just based off of him fighting this Goliath. That's what I feel like whoever this is that was engaged in this fight, all you know is that you're still alive and that person is not alive anymore. So yeah, you won the fight, but what did you really win? They feel like they just have battle scars to tend to, but you won the territory. This is now your territory. You're a magician. Some people could be a magician. That's the vibe I'm getting with the superstition here. Or you could be in a family of musicians is coming up. You could be a musician. Your father could be a musician. It says signs and divine timing. So that's coming up. Signs and divine timing. Okay. That could be significant for this energy. This playlist called Sign of the Times. This could be a sign that you're gaining more territory, or maybe you didn't realize that was the whole point of this battle, is to gain territory, energetic, spiritual territory. And then you have Judas here, so you could be losing some friends as you gain some friends, you lose some friends. It's just like, I don't know, it seems like it's a neutral position for you. You're not clinging into any, you're okay with leaving things behind. So let's see. The Magician is coming out twice here. The Magician is coming out twice. Magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a successful manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. And that's clarifying this birthright. I feel like for some of y'all, is a birthright that was taken from you that you're regaining access to. So it could have been territory you lost in the past that you're regaining access to. Then you have the world. Yeah, definitely the world as being the territory. You regaining your inheritance as the children for some of y'all, the chosen for some of y'all, however, to yourself or this group. You're regaining your access in the world, to the world. Some of y'all could have been in a hermit mode. Like you could have been keeping to yourself because the world just wasn't receiving you, but you refused to change your identity just to fit in. And I feel like the world has had time to catch up with who you are, and now they're receiving you well. And then you have the Empress. So these are major arcana cards all coming out, and you see the color is very similar. So I see someone could be going for a jog, or maybe getting back into a workout where you care for yourself more, your self-care routine you may be getting involved in. And then we have another major arcana card, renewal. You're renewing yourself in some way, or renewing something that maybe you let lax, or you let lag, or you know the word, like you let it slip away from you. That's what I feel like is being renewed, and you're regaining that control.